So it started when I was applying for graduate school at MTSU. I went to the University of Alabama for my undergrad and athletic training, moved up here for grad school, and I knew they were going to be hiring teachers for Independence High School. It was a brand new school that was opening, and so I met the principal, met the athletic director, football coach, and I was in on the early stages of Independence opening. I got to meet with them, and they agreed to hire me as an athletic trainer first, and then welcomed me in 2 years later when I finished my master's as a teacher. I've always loved sports. Growing up, I enjoyed watching sports. I played softball and I was a cheerleader. So I just really enjoyed the team aspect of it, and then watching, obviously, but I also found myself being interested in injuries. Not that I ever want someone to get injured, but I just found myself when someone was injured enjoying learning about it and watching it. It's definitely been a challenging year with the guidelines changing as far as not being able to run practices and games like we used to, as far as hydration especially. We've had to use cups and wear gloves and get new spouts for the coolers because we can't touch things, and it's been a challenge. It's been a challenge as far as wearing a mask while doing an evaluation of an athlete, having to limit the number of people in my athletic training facility, but it's all in all, it's been a learning experience, but I think it's going to be okay. I love Independence with all my heart. Like I said, I've been here since the beginning, since we opened. I actually got married on the 50-yard line of the football field in July 10th, 2010. So there was no place I could think of other than Alabama's football stadium that would equal where I wanted to get married and be able to revisit all the time. So it's really, I joke around and say it's the greatest place on earth, but I really do believe it. I love Independence. This team, every year is special, but this team and this year has had to overcome so much. They've had so many challenges. In all of the teams, you think about there's different things that make them special, but the fear of not having this season, that feeling of every week could be your last week, the way that they have responded and the resilience they've shown, it's really amazing to watch them.
Going into your 16th year at Indy, what are you most looking forward to?
Just the challenge of keeping it fresh and exciting, but still building those relationships with the kids, but making memories with these kids. I joke all the time that I want them to invite me to their wedding, and I love that. I've got kids that are married with 2 kids now, and they still keep in touch with me, and I just want to, for the future, just all my Eagles that are my kids now, I want them to know that they're not getting rid of me anytime soon. They're stuck with me.
He don't get close to me, I should be able to see both. If he load up to throw a 15-yard comeback, we should be making the play on. Okay? Good. Next dangerous guy, probably a safety. Next dangerous guy. Get out. Ready? Go. Sit. I like the movement on this play side. It's real nice.
It's inside, right? Let's go, Isaac! New work, 7-8.
Ready? Go. Sit. Yeah. That's better. Go. Gotta be quicker.
Own that corner. Own that corner. Lead with your hands. These two guys did it. I'm going to see your hands jack them up. You look for that steering wheel right here. Listen. We get a strong ball. Down. Motion. You're on. This is important. You're on. Read a card. This is important. All right, what do you got this way? Look right here. Look right here. Yeah. Is he on? Yes, sir. Then I got to start screaming right now if he's on. Yes, sir. Hey, he's on. He's on. He's on. Be ready for a what? Hey, here's an asterisk. Strong call. Okay, Wing is outside. Wing is outside the tackle. This is the action right here. What we do on our Syracuse run. You need one. So he's a tight end. I'm going to line up on him. He comes out. I'm attacking his shoulder. You're blocking there, zone blocking there, RPO. You guys get hands on. Squeeze. You see the ball. Ball's out. Here it comes. It's coming right over your shoulder. Keep working. Keep working. See, they're trying to hook you. Keep working that outside. Keep fighting that outside. And that's it. Now, same thing. He's inside of me, that wing. Okay, like our king queen. I'm going to attack the C-rep, right? As I feel pressure from him, I'm going to now, I got to still keep outside level. Right? Just take your hands off and keep stuff. So continue watching film. Try and figure out where you're going to make your plays. A good one to do is watch last year's film, because guess what? It was a little bit of a butt whooping, so everything that was successful last year, you can bet will be addressed this year. So everything that we had success, some of those routes you can see possible adjustments and possible ways you're going to have to run them better than we did last year. Okay? Any questions, coaches? Okay, good work. Good week.
Yes,
Break
sir.
it down. We'll see you guys.
Yes, sir. 72 hours, baby. Get your minds right. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Goose.
Knowing that you've played every single one of these teams last year, does that affect how you kind of script out games in any way, because you somewhat know what to expect?
Yeah, you somewhat know what to expect. So you somewhat know that some of the things, for instance, we had success with Blackman last year. Well, after that game, they pretty much scrapped what they were doing and went to a different type of offense and defense. And so some of the stuff that we had scouted out and took advantage of, they're not there right now, at least on film. So, that's in every game. You always compare what you see the previous couple of weeks compared to the similarities and differences of the years past. And some of these teams, I'll go back 3 or 4 or 5 years to try and, if it's the same play caller, same head coach, I'm going to try and find a trend. Because like me, I'm going to have my plays I like, but I'm going to adapt to the personnel I have. So, I mean, we have an idea of what will happen, but like tomorrow, it's a whole different game on how they're going to play us, because obviously we put up a lot of points last year, and we expect a different scenario this year as far as how they're going to play us.
Welcome back, Indy Nation, to another edition of Friday Night Football. This matchup should be a good one for the Eagles. Last year, Independence dominated the Blaze 49-7, and they will look to continue that trend here tonight. This Eagles crew was dominant last week at Centennial. Blade's offensive unit put on a show, and the defense stifled the Cougars.
Tune in, baby.
So Indy brings a lot of confidence into this game as they look to improve to 2-1 on the season. Independence Eagles!
Let's go!
Campbell in the gun, looking, has to avoid a defender, pump fakes, breaks a tackle, and finally gets taken down. Blackman driving now. Quarterback gets it. No, it's on the ground. The Eagles recover. That's Josh Amore who comes out with it. Oh, my. What just happened? Snap. Oh, Campbell corrals it and fires a strike down the middle of the field. And caught. Calvin Wilson.
Great job! Great job!
Campbell takes the snap. He's running right side. Takes a hit. But he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Takes the snap and quickly fires across the middle for a quick pickup to Ty Lockwood, who fights for more yards. And looking, finally lets it go into triple coverage, but Lockwood comes down with it. Taking off past the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Eagles! Jackson Campbell leaps into the end zone on back-to-back trips. Drew Beam in the pocket, fires to the near side, and he's picked off. River Katina makes the play. He jumped that route perfectly. Great play. Campbell avoids the sack, moves up in the pocket, and throws a laser to Brigham Oracle, who makes a great catch, and he's down at the 11-yard line. Jackson Campbell pump fakes. I think we've seen this before. Yes! Calvin Wilson comes down with the ball for another Independence touchdown. Guy miss. Hollingsworth goes to make the tackle, and the ball is loose. Andrew Holloway recovers it. Oh, that was really great awareness by Holloway. Campbell takes the snap. Nobody open. Oh, he shakes a defender, and he's off. 20, 15, 10, 5, and crosses the goal line for his third rushing touchdown of the night.
Baby! Wait, bring with me.
Beam lets it fly into triple coverage, and Brooks Sapone makes the interception. Oh, he's got space and some blockers, scoots his way around the defender, makes another move, and he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. And that'll do it, folks. Independence wins another one over Blackman, 28-7.
Game's over. We finished 28-7. Our defense locked up. Offense played great. It was a well game all around, and I'm proud of the boys. Go Eagles.